All right, hello, test, 1 2 1 2. All right, cool. But anyway, hi. Sorry about that. Hi, hello. Welcome one and all. Yeah, I mean, it's not Wednesday this time, but I have a good reason for that because it's February 1st. You're late. It's been February for hours now. I'm sorry. February is strong, but unfortunately, capitalism is stronger. So, I've just got home, got settled, all that good stuff, and but here we are on February 1st, same as we always are, and the plan is the same as it always have. But before we do. Before we do get into tonight's main event, there are some housekeeping details. So I mentioned this on my Twitter if you keep up with that or even use social media. But we're doing something different this year. So yeah, I guess I probably could have put more thought into it, but it's just something I kind of wrestled with. It's just I don't have that big of a platform, like that's relatively obvious, but it's just all the same. I want to try to do something with the platform that I do have. So we're gonna be collecting donations for the entire month. Any money that can be spared or is spared will be given to the Care for Gaza organization to aid the people currently suffering over in Palestine. It's not to discredit the other nations that are being well basically oppressed and or slaughtered, but it's just that one that one is just feels like the easiest thing I can do towards. So if you can give anything or spread the word, all the same, it'd be massively appreciated. But that's just something something I want to try to do, and maybe we'll have some luck with that, but who knows. But yeah, that was the biggest and the most important thing. Um, another thing, assuming it worked, uh, we have new emotes. We have new emotes. In the spirit of things, I did make them rare focused. If you're curious on what the theme was, they're both Jet Force themed. We have Lupus cuddling his little heart, and then Vela cheering you on. If you're wondering where Juno is, I couldn't make my plans for a Juno-based emote work, so he's unfortunately missing. Maybe one day the Jet Force trio will be complete in my little emote collection. But yeah, I did have to move some of my slots around, so I guess I have one follower emote now. So if you want to use Bubsy's stupid mug for following me, feel free. But yeah, I kind of forgot I had emote slots. I need more animated emotes too, but that requires an animated emote artist, and my normal artist doesn't do animated ones, but she's wonderful all the same. But yeah, feel free to use those at your discretion if you decide to subscribe to my channel. I'm not really expecting or pushing for subscribers, but maybe if people do end up subbing, I might do something extra with that also to share some aid. But yeah, and then finally, I guess is the least important, the itinerary. So for those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Game Pack Preacher. We do this
Good
every second
job.
month of the year. We do something called a Febru-Rare-Y, which is basically a celebration of all things Rareware. Oh yeah, I added a new sound effect. Now you can play that really deep ass Jinjo. I don't know why it's so deep, but here we are. Completely forgot about that. But I guess that sort of goes with the whole emote discussion. But anyway, like I was saying, welcome to February, which is again a celebration of all things Rareware. We play nothing but rare titles for the entire month, and the titles we will be playing this month are as follows. We always start with Banjo because Banjo is what I consider to be the pinnacle of Rareware. It's also my all-time favorite game, so we always need a yearly playthrough. After that, we cycle through the Donkey Kong Country games. This year we're on DKC3 again, so we'll be doing that. And after that, we strap on our seatbelts for some Diddy Kong Racing. Beyond that, it's anyone's guess, but as long as it has the golden seal, it's fair game. But yeah, we'll be doing Saber Wolf, Battletoads, and Double Dragon. We'll be doing a Rare Retro Day, which is basically like pre Super Nintendo stuff for the most part. We'll be doing Perfect Dark again. I might have another podcast episode that's Rare focused. We'll see if my plans for that don't get shot. And then we'll do Jet Force Gemini, and the last game is always a mystery. I just like to keep everyone in suspense. Last year, the mystery game was a ROM hack of Banjo, actually. It was actually quite fun. It basically tossed the bear and the bird into Ocarina of Time for the most part. But yeah. But, did I get through everything? I think I got through everything. But yeah, that's basically how things are going to be going. But other than that, we can get on to our main event as soon as I boot it up on my completely legitimate hardware, which it's funny saying that because I do actually have Banjo on completely legitimate hardware. Basically, I think I own this game in every possible way you can own this game. I have an actual cartridge. I have it on my 360, which somehow still works, and yeah. But otherwise, I'm gonna shut up now because we're gonna let this intro rock because it's great. It truly does never get old, and quite honestly, I needed that because also, I guess a little spoiler warning. I had a very bad day today. Work sucked, and just other things going on. But yeah, it's just my day was not good, and quite honestly, I need this because this game never fails to put a smile on my face. Uh, to preface, we will be 100%ing this because I always 100% this game when I dedicate time to it. Pay no mind, pay no mind to the incomplete save file. But yeah, we're gonna be 100%ing it. All the jiggies, all the notes, all the hollow honeycomb pieces. I will not allow anything less. Anyway, plot. Uh, we have a mean old witch here. This is Gruntilda. Ding pot by the bench. Who is the nicest looking wench? Why, it's Grunty any day. She really takes my breath away. Yes, you're right. I'm rather proud. My looks stand me out from the crowd. So yeah, this is Grunty. She's deluded herself into thinking she's very beautiful, until her magic pot kind of tells her otherwise. What do you mean? This cannot be. There's no one prettier than me. Why, it's Tootie, young and small. She's the prettiest girl of all. No, 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 you must be mad. Nicer beauty can't be had. Unfortunately, I think you'll find it's Tootie. She's cute and kind. And she took that personally. Well, we'll see about that. I also think that's the only point in the game she doesn't rhyme. I think. But anyway, this here's Tootie. She's our sister. She's also going to be the main driving force behind our plot. Because it can't be a platformer without saving someone. Hi there, Tootie. What are you going to do today? When my big lazy brother wakes up, we're going on an adventure. Well, I mean, one of us will be going on an adventure. Well, that's not fair. I should say two of us, because I mean Kazooie's there too. Wake up! I want to go on an adventure too. Yeah, see, she's anchoring to get out of the house. Anyway, trouble. Tootie thinks she's fairer than me. I'll steal her looks, and ugly she'll be. Is that your brother? Bro, my house is right there. Where, Mr. Mole? I can't see him. Up there in the sky. I don't think so. Who is that? Come to me, my little pretty. You'll soon be ugly. What a pity. There's that wicked witch coming out. Let me go, you ugly old hag. It's quite the scrap, though. Don't scratch and bite, my little bear. You'll soon need bigger underwear. Gross. Oh no, she's got her. Somebody, help! Banjo, wake up. Now! I'm surprised he could sleep through all that. What do you want, Kazooie? Let's get outside. There's trouble. And so our adventure begins. And there he is. And there's that familiar tune. Listen up, I'm Bottles, the short-sighted mole. I'm Banjo, and this here's my buddy Kazooie. Sure is a strange-looking buddy, Banjo. Can it talk? Oh, she can talk alright. Boy, can she talk. What was all that noise about? Where's my sister Tootie? The ugly witch Gruntilda swooped down out of the sky and grabbed her. Calm down, Geeky. We'll get her back. Where'd she go? She flew up to her mountain lair. It's really dangerous, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there. Press A if you want me to teach you some basic moves, or press B if you think you're already good enough. We're good enough. I know this game like the back of my hand. Roughly. Sorry, hang on a second. I forgot to advertise in my own Discord server. Silly me. But anyway, yeah, it's funny. You actually have a skippable tutorial. It's pretty great. But yeah, if you just say no, then Bottles gives you all your tutorial moves, and then you can just be well on your way. You do, however, have some incentive to do the tutorial, and your incentive are these pretty little golden rings right here. Where's my crouch? There's my crouch. I'm an extra honeycomb piece. Collect 6 of us to increase your health. So yeah, thankfully, everything in this world talks. And everything in this world also has googly eyes, so, you know, I don't really have to explain what things do, because thankfully the game kind of does that for me, but I think I still will anyway, so yeah. Those are hollow honeycomb pieces. You collect 6 of them, you get a health bar extension. They're not necessary, but I mean, they're there. And we will be collecting them. And then you have this. Look out for me. I'm an extra life. So yeah, unfortunately, Banjo was still kind of in the era that lives were still all the rage. So we do have extra lives, but I won't be losing many, if not any. I'd like to not lose any, but there will be a point in the game where that might not be a possibility. But we'll see. And then we have these charming young lads. What are their names? I believe they're quarries. That's their actual name. I know too much about this game. It's honestly kind of a little scary, but then again, I guess you could call it a hyperfixation, but then again, like I said, Banjo-Kazooie is my all-time favorite game. It's what I consider to be Rare's best, and it's the golden standard to which I hold other games of its kind. But anyway, there you have it. 6 hollow honeycombs, 1 extra honeycomb piece on our health bar. It's as easy as that. And with that out of the way, we can actually go to the important place. You can say bye to Spiral Mountain because we're never gonna see it again. I'm sorry. This is basically our tutorial area for the most part. It's very pretty though. But yeah, that's our real location. So you're ready to tackle the witch now? Sure are. Show us the way, Bottle Boy. Cross the bridge to enter Gruntilda's lair. Look out for me inside. Good luck. I don't need luck. We got this. So yeah, here we go. We got another cutscene though. This fine contraption, so I'm told, will make me young and Tootie old. Let me go, you fat hag. My brother will come and kick your butt. Rescue you he will not dare. There are many dangers in my lair. Hurry, Klungo. Push that switch. I'm tired of being an ugly witch. Yes, Mistress Grunty. Power is on. Soon be ready. Yeah, this is Klungo, Grunty's assistant, servant. He doesn't show up much. He's more common in the next game. There he is. The fun begins. My tricks and traps will see who wins. It's gonna be me. Hey, it's me, Mr. Jiggy. Now go and find a picture with a piece missing. Never gets old. I love that little jingle. But anyway, yeah, that is a jigsaw piece, or a jiggy as they're most commonly known. That's our main collectible for the game. Basically, our Banjo's versions of Power Stars. And what do we do with puzzle pieces? Of course, we put them on puzzles. To enter the world shown on the picture, you must fill in the missing spaces with the jigsaw pieces. You've got the first jigsaw piece, Goggle Boy. Great. To fill in the missing space on a picture, press A. If you don't want to use any jigsaw pieces, press B to leave. For whatever reason. I mean, you're going to have to use them. That's how you get through the game. But anyway, we've completed the first portrait, and now we have the first world open, Mumbo's Mountain. That was such an easy fit. The others may just test your wit. Not really. But here we are in our first world, Mumbo's Mountain. There are 3 new moves to learn in this world. Find my molehills, and I'll explain. So yeah, you gotta look out for Bottle's molehills, because he will teach you new moves. And yes, you do need all those moves. Anyway, me Mumbo's token, used for Mumbo magic. There's so much shit. So much stuff. Yippee, you saved me. Gruntilda has imprisoned 5 of us Jinjos on each world. Free us all to get a jiggy. And of course, these things. I'm a note. 1 of 100 on each world. Collect us to open the note doors. Okay, so that was a lot of stuff in a very short amount of time. Let's go have a lightning round anyway. That silver thing, that's a Mumbo token. Mumbo tokens are needed for Mumbo magic. Who is Mumbo? We'll get into that later. That pink and blue creature we picked up are Jinjos. There are 5 Jinjos scattered in each world. You get all 5, you get a Jiggy. And those notes I picked up are, well, notes. There's 100 on each world. You need notes to get through note doors that are scattered across Grunty's lair. Since we are playing the Nintendo 64 version, the original version, the notes have a little bit of a quirk to them. You don't actually collect notes in this game. The notes you pick up are added to what is called a note score. If you leave a world, or worse, if you die in a world, all the notes reset, and you have to collect them all over again. And of course you have your main collectibles, the Jiggies. There's 10 on each world, and 10 in the hub, being Grunty's lair. So 100 in total. When you're ready to leave this world, return to the start area and stand on the exit pad. So yeah, as far as collecting notes, I highly suggest collecting them all, because otherwise you'll have to start from scratch if you decide to come back. But anyway, we found bottles for a new move, and it's the best move in the game, the Talon Trot. Not only does it let you go up slopes, it also lets you move faster, which is the main draw for it. So yeah, now Kazooie gets to do all the leg work. And then those are eggs. We don't know how to use eggs yet, but we will. And then, you know, the camera wants to give me trouble, but I don't know. A good camera in a 3D platformer is a myth, in my opinion, but I think Banjo does a decent enough job with it. And then we have the ants. They're technically termites, but they'll always be ants in my heart. You will never change my mind on that. Anyway, we have another move, and a suspicious-looking hut. I call this the Beak Buster. Jump in the air, press Z to send Kazooie slamming down the floor. Beak Buster is basically our ground pound. Get used to it, Nest Girl. Back on this track. Hey, buddy, what were you about to say? How are you about to finish that sentence? But anyway, hi SP. Happy February. Also, happy Black History Month. All that good stuff. We're playing we are playing Peak once again. I did kind of go over my opening. Spiel. All that good stuff. This transcendent game, exactly. Can you believe? Can you believe some people think this game is overrated, or better yet, that this game was never good? I don't know. I don't know how this heresy started. I don't know where this narrative came from, but it's like, I don't get it. Because this game is good. It's great even. And it is a better game than Mario 64, and I will die on that hill. But also, I do want to turn the attention to the command in my title, exclamation point care, because while this jingle plays out, I am attempting to raise money. For the Care for Gaza organization throughout the month to send to the people, you know, suffering overseas. If you can spare anything, it's most appreciated, but if not, just still, considering it is a lot, it is kind of haphazard, I know, but I just want to try to do something. And I figured the best time to do it is what is essentially prime time on my channel. So here we are. Oh yeah, there's also 2 hollow honeycomb pieces per world. It's always 2. Free Palestine. I couldn't have said it better myself. I really couldn't. Oh yeah, also new emotes. New emotes. I kind of went over that at the beginning too. But yeah, I went with a Jet Force theme to be on brand.
Jinjo.
Oh yeah, and we also have a new sound effect too. Keep forgetting about that. Yeah, that's basically the whole spiel. That's the last Jinjo, right? Yes. But yeah, you got Lupus. You got Lupus cuddled up by his little heart, and then Vela's cheering you on. I wanted to do something with Juno as well, but that kind of fell through. I'll have him added eventually to complete the trio. Anyway, this is Conga's tree. He hit bears with orange. It's funny because I actually don't like oranges. Well, to be honest, I don't really like citrus in general. So, I mean, if I got hit with an orange, I'd be pretty pissed. Thank you for subbing, SP. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not really pushing for subscribers, but but if people do end up subbing, I'm gonna try to do something with that. I also did consider donating like eSIMs, because like for those of you that don't know, the Gaza that entire region basically has like a blackout, and that's really to my understanding, it's really the only way they can communicate with the wider world. How am I messing this up? So maybe for every sub I do end up getting, if I do get more, I'll donate some eSIMs as well. Anyway, now we get to learn how to shoot eggs. We get to shoot them out of our mouth, well, Kazooie's mouth, and we also get to shoot them from the other end. I mean, the egg shooting's pretty finicky in this game, I will not lie. That's definitely something Tui improves on. One of the few things I think Tui does better than this game, but I mean, hey, it's a first go around. Whoa, Banjo, there's nothing more I can teach you on this world, so yeah. Like I said, you have to keep a lookout for bottles, because you will need all the moves he teaches you, and I do mean all of them. Anyway, what's this? What's that? So yeah, this is a witch switch. I mentioned there are 100 Jiggies in total, but there are only 9 levels. There's 10 Jiggies in the hub world as well, and those witch switches are how you unlock them. There's a witch switch in each world, which unveils a Jiggy in the hub. Anyway, this is Conga. He's our first quote-unquote boss fight. Grunty's fine ass on him. That's some cap. Anyway, we showed him who's boss. Bear beat Conga. Me give prize to Bear. So yeah, we just hit him with our eggs, and that's it. Grunty emote when, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. The problem is I only have so many emote slots, and I had to switch around my slots just to add Lupus and Vela to the mix. I can't get more slots without subs, and I mean, it's not really something I push or something I see happening in the far future, but yeah. Hey Ugly, no bears allowed in Ticker's Tower. I'll do what I want. You can't stop me. Plus, I need that 5th Mumbo token. This is the only point in the game where you actually need all 5 tokens in the world. But yeah, I had to do some switching around with my emotes. Bubsy is now a follower emote, so take that how you will. We Juju, Mumbo's totem pole. Feed us with nice blue stones. I also need more animated emotes. I do like my Rare logo, but I still want more. It's just that finding an animated emote artist is kind of hard. My normal emote artist doesn't do animated ones, but like I said, she's wonderful all the same, but yeah. Anyway, let's finally go into this hut. And we meet this charismatic character. Me Mumbo, best shaman in all game, can help Banjo and Filthy Feathered One. Watch it, hut boy. Mumbo's magic tokens hid by Witch. Find tokens and Mumbo help you. Ah, Banjo has plenty tokens. Stand on skull and press B to see mighty Mumbo magic. So yeah, Mumbo will show up every now and again to help you out. Unfortunately, to help you, he needs his tokens back to perform his mighty magic. And if you're wondering what his mighty magic is like, behold. We are an ant. Mumbo's magic free to change back. You come back when ready. Termite bit small, but not bad for first spell. Honestly, it doesn't really get much better. So yeah, now people can spam Bubsy's ugly mug just by following my channel. If I do draft more emotes, I might just start making some of my older ones like follower based. And hey, maybe if I do get more slots one day, who knows? Give me that cool backpack or else. No, it's mine, you can't have it. Anyway, we got all the notes in the world. Getting all the notes does give you an extra life too, for whatever it's worth. But yeah, this is the termite, or the ant as I so affectionately call it. This is really the only use for the ant, is climbing Ticker's tower. Well, that's a lie. There's 2 uses. You need it to climb the tower, and you also need it to climb something else. But anyway, we're done with Mumbo's Mountain. We've gotten everything. And I think we did it in rather record time. Maybe. Also, someone donated. Thank you to whoever did that. I don't know why it doesn't show me. Grunty's magic stops you taking the notes off the world, but the 100 you just collected counts as your best note score. Try to get 100 on each world, as they are needed to open the note doors. We will be doing that. But yeah, we need the ant to get up here too. If you're wondering, you know. Also, Mumbo's magic doesn't last forever. Mumbo magic get weak. Animal turn back or magic go. So yeah, if you stray too far, then Mumbo's magic dissipates, and you go back to being a bear and a bird. But yeah, that's basically the name of the game. You find the puzzle pieces, find the notes, find the portraits, go through the worlds, and eventually we will beat the witch. This is a note door, sealed by Grunty with one of her powerful musical spells. Open it up then, Jam Jars. It's not that simple. To open it, you must you must collect the musical notes from the worlds. Anyway, the number on the door indicates the strength of the spell. The combined total of all your best note scores from the worlds must be at least this to break Grunty's spell. Also, thank you for donating, SP. I really do appreciate that. Truly. But yeah, that's our first note door. They will get larger, as Grunty points out. That door was easy, you got past. Unfortunately, you're first and last. No, big dog. It means a lot to me. But anyway, this is a magic cauldron. If we find one of the same color, we'll unlock a shortcut through the castle. If we need to utilize it. And there's a Mumbo token over there. Mumbo doesn't show up in every world, but we try to stockpile on tokens where we can. Ow. The freaking gruntling. Anyway, there's our next portrait over here. But we also have this interesting character. Hello there, young ones. I'm Gruntilda, Gruntilda's nicer sister. I've crept down here to help you defeat the old hag. It's about time she was taught a lesson. I know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets, and I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find me. Remember them well, young ones, as they will help you avoid a fiery fate. Press B if you'd like to hear them. Terrible what's going on with them, and it's being allowed, which makes it worse. You are truly spitting right now, like seriously. It's honestly just hard. To remove pieces you've already put down, press the down C button, but once the picture's complete, all the pieces are stuck there permanently. I don't know why you would ever remove pieces since you need them to advance, but you have that option. Anyway, we have World 2, and what most people consider the best world in this game, Treasure Trove Cove. But yeah, it's the fact that it's happening is truly vile and disgusting, but the fact that it's openly being endorsed by many of the supposed world leaders is so much worse. And honestly, is just I don't know how those people can live with themselves. I don't know how we can just live with it. Because honestly, living with it sucks. I wish there was more I could do as an individual, but unfortunately, we're all slaves to the system. Anyway, welcome to the beach. Ahoy there. This be Treasure Trove Cove. There be 2 new moves for ye to find. Not gonna make it, the world is against them. I'd like to hold out hope. Damn it. So yeah, unfortunately the waters are quite shark infested. Fun fact, you can kill the shark. I don't know if he responds, but it is possible. I always thought he was an instant kill, but that's not the case. He just takes one off you. But anyway, that's a red feather. Red feathers will come into play momentarily. I'll say it again, this game's commitment to giving everything eyes is hilarious. I love it. I just love the fact that everything not only talks, but has googly eyes basically strapped onto them. Like, everything is sentient in Banjo's world. Even the produce. Even the vegetables you see on his mountain. And then you have those stupid little shells. They're yum-yums, they're called. Anyway, this is a shock jump pad. Basically, you stand on it, you jump higher. It's not that important, but it's useful all the same. And like I said, we need to stockpile on Mumbo tokens. Mumbo won't be showing up again for a while, but we need to make sure to pay. We need to make sure to pay the man when we're good and ready. But yeah, that's one of the two moves you'll learn here. The other one is much more important, and honestly much more fun. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we don't really need to stockpile on feathers. But we do need to stockpile on jiggies. Another one in the bag. Just 9 more to go. Yeah, these shells are called yum-yums, and they'll actually knock the resources out of you. When I say resources, I mean eggs and feathers. Imagine if they could knock, like, lives out of you, like the black cannon. The black cannons could in DKC2. Ahoy there, I'm Captain Blubber, and I lost me treasure when me ship crashed. Well, go find it then, blubber guts. Arr, but I can't swim. Can you help an old sea hippo? Sure, we'll find it for you. So yeah, that's Captain Blubber. And if you're asking, did he speak to you entirely in burps? He did. Because that's hilarious. And yes, I do have the humor sense of a 9-year-old. But yeah, then you have swimming. But yeah, even the gold talks. I don't know if I'd want my treasure to talk to me, but it does. So yeah, Treasure Trove Cove kind of introduces you to swimming, and swimming is swimming's not the best. It's not really a deal breaker. It's really just a nitpick, but yeah. But then again, swimming doesn't come up that often. Really, the most swimming you'll do in this game comes up in the next world, actually, which some would consider a low point. But I don't think this game really has many low points. It has one. It has one in specific. But then again, I've also played this game so many times that I know how to manage it. Where am I going with this? Seconded only to the Muppets' commitment to make everything sing. That is true. Me treasure, thank you, me hearties. Take this reward. I'm off to spend, spend, spend. There he goes. I wonder how much you can get for 2 stacks of gold bars. Anyway, another one in the bag. Another Mumbo token for our collection. See, more feathers. Another Jinjo. And now we get one of our most important abilities. The ability to fly. This is your big chance, chicken legs. It's time for you to fly. Also, I guess I forgot to mention this as well. I actually have the house to myself this weekend, so honestly, I might just stream every day this weekend. Fuck it. It will give me a good chance to get through some of the early games, because we can get through Banjo in like 2 or 3 sessions, and then I can get a decent enough start on DKC3, because DKC3 takes me the longest out of the 3, because it's the most different. Anyway, another one in the bag. That golden treasure was for me. Now harder still the game will be. Well, it's mine now. All right, we're technically supposed to go through that cavern, but we don't have time for that. We're just gonna fly up to the lighthouse and hit this convenient little switch. So now we have a Jiggy on our way out. And there's another token. And here we are at the top of the world. You can literally see every inch of the cove from up here. Not only is it a nice view, it's also a testament to how good the level design is. Which is one of the many reasons I think this game is better than Mario 64, because all the levels... Banjo might have less levels than Mario 64, but all of its levels stand out more. And there's also less bad ones. Because I'm not going to front. There's only one level in Kazooie I would consider to be bad. Like, half the levels in Mario 64 I would consider to be misses. Like, out of the 15 total courses there are, I'd maybe consider, like, half of them to be good. At best. If you actually care about which ones I like and dislike, yeah, I can share that, but only if you care. Like I said, there's 15 of them. Yeah, we got another Jinjo. Did not think it would be this popular this fast. Where do I want to go next? Let's go up here. Yeah, it's like, as I may know this game like the back of my hand, but I wouldn't say I'm like a speedrunner quality at it. If anything, I've never attempted speedrunning a game before. If I was to attempt speedrunning a game, it would probably be this, or one of the Donkey Kong Country games. Because in order for me to speedrun a game, I would also have to enjoy it to a level to where I'm willing to learn how to break it. Because in order to speedrun, you need to be able to break a game. And I mean break it, like absolutely snap that bitch in two. Okay, so yeah, we also have these guys, the shrapnels. They're not much of a threat on land, but if you are unlucky enough to be in the water, they will home in on you, and they will explode, and they do hurt. They do hurt. You don't have to break it. They have 100% glitchless runs. So basically running it normally, I mean, that is true. But at the same time, it's like, I would still have to, like, crap, what's the word I'm looking for? Optimize. I would still have to optimize my gameplay, like, you know, study routes, know what collectibles I should be going at which time. Fuck. Also, not doing that. Not doing that. What I did just there, that's a run ender. Anyway, we got half the Jiggies in the bag. And we're about to get another one. Easy stuff. Oh yeah, you also have these beehives. The beehives don't like you, but they just have health in them. So if you're ever low on health, smash a beehive. They'll drop quite a few honeycombs. But yeah, grab those 2 Mumbo tokens so we're not hurting for them later. Take a little detour over here, and another Jiggy will be ours. Try speedrunning it for fun one day. I did it with Spyro 1. I got 120% in 2.5 hours. Wow. That's... I think that's impressive. I couldn't tell you what the record is for Spyro, but that's impressive to me. I mean, even playing this game casually, I think my record for it, just personally speaking, is like 5.5 hours, I think. And that's 100%, like, you know, all jiggies, all notes, all hollow honeycombs. Now get out. Camera. The world record is like an hour faster. Damn. The entirety of Spyro 1 in 1.5 hours. Wow. I don't think there's anything important. Oh, wait, right. There was notes in one of them. Forgot about that. I'm glad I checked. Anyway. Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe I can do that next year, assuming I don't try to play Banjo at some point, at some other point this year, which, to be honest, maybe I will. But yeah, maybe one day, if not someday this year, then maybe for next year's February I can try speedrunning Banjo. I won't be good, and I'll probably want to get at least like some level of coaching just to appease my own personal standards, but yeah. Man, I've been doing everything and I haven't paid the crab a visit. I should pay the crab a visit. We're gonna land. That probably should have been one of the first things I did. Anyway, this is Nipper. This is Nipper's beach. We find nothing without Nipper's help, except we found, like, most of the things without his help. And of course, Kazooie has to run her mouth, but that's why we love her. Anyway, this is another quote-unquote boss fight. You can't see the quotations I'm doing, but they're there. Yeah, Banjo doesn't really have bosses, per se. Because you hit him 3 times and he goes into his shell. Never to be seen again. He just goes inside and evaporates. Disappears into the ether. But yeah, Banjo-Kazooie doesn't really have bosses. Except for the final boss, which... No guesses as to who that is. That is something they rectify in Tui, though, for better or worse. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad Tui does actually have actual boss fights, but I'd be lying if I said all the bosses in Tui were quote-unquote fun. I feel like I shit on Tui a lot, but don't get me wrong. I still do think Tui is a good game at the end of the day. It's just not as good as the original, which, to be honest, I guess you could say that about a lot of sequels. But Tui is still a good game in my eyes. It just took a few steps in the wrong direction. And then DK64 happened and took way too many more steps in the wrong direction. That's a story for another time. Anyway, it's not a pirate level without a treasure hunt. And that's currently what we're doing. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten either of the hollow honeycomb pieces. Well, we can always do that before we leave. I know where they are, roughly. Anyway, the last one's a secret, except it's not really a secret because it's right here. And we just bust him open. Alright, 9 down, 1 to go. And I always save this particular Jiggy for last. I don't know why, but it's just like muscle memory, I guess? Maybe? Anyway, we have a sandcastle down here, but it's flooded. Me leaky. No good for water. Can bear block hole with pebble? I can block it with something. Leaky patched up. Now empty water for bear. And there goes the shrapnel. Rather painfully. So yeah, now we can get access to the sandcastle. First, grab these notes. I think I always save this for last because it's the nicest way to wrap everything up. Because it's the last jiggy and the last notes. Wait, I missed one? I missed one. Shit. Hey, Furball, you're looking wise. Solve my puzzle and win a prize. So yeah, we have to solve this puzzle. And it's just spelling out the name of the game that's right there. We have 100 seconds to do it, which is plenty of time. Fun fact, though, you can also. This is also where you enter cheat codes for the game if you ever encounter any. Additional fun fact, you actually can't use that many cheat codes because Grunty will call you out for it. I think you can only have 2 active at a time. If you try to use more, Grunty deletes your save file. Not even kidding. So yeah, cheaters don't prosper that much. It's not, the cheats in this game don't really do anything. Like, there's only really 3 that are worth a damn, and all they do is just increase your resource cap. Like, one doubles the amount of eggs you can carry, one increases the amount of red feathers you can carry, and one increases the amount of gold feathers you can carry. What are gold feathers? We'll get into that later. And honestly, the gold feather one's the only one that's really particularly useful. Hold on, my phone is ringing. Sorry about that, my parents called. They are out of town for the weekend, which is why I have the house to myself. Anyway, we're not done yet, unfortunately, because, well, I have to get the hollow honeycomb pieces, which one's over here, roughly speaking. Yep, there it is. We do have to deal with Shark Boy, though. And also, I'm missing a note. I'm missing a singular note. Where the heck is it? Like, I almost... That's an... See, it's funny how I talked about speed running and now I'm just actually losing myself. Like, I always finish off everything at the sandcastle. It's like, what the hell? I'm losing my touch. Like that. I didn't mean to do that at all. Plus, the worst part is, it's only one note, and I have no idea which one I actually missed. Ah, it's this singular one over here, for some reason. Let that be a lesson to you kids. Search everywhere. Every nook and cranny. You may be able to cut through some stuff, but sometimes that's actually to your detriment. I completely forgot there was a singular note there. But I'll make sure not to forget going forward. Anyway, we still have this last hollow honeycomb piece to find, and I keep ground pounding. I don't know why I keep doing that. Well, it's a good thing there's a flight pad up here. Because the second hollow honeycomb piece is somewhere out at sea. I believe it's close to where that island was. Or, well, it's somewhere farther out at sea. I know that much. Then again, the Nintendo 64 draw distance isn't exactly the best. Okay, now we're done with Treasure Trove Cove, and I can leave with a clear conscience. Well, clear-ish. Honestly, I wonder if it'd be faster to just walk there, but I'm already airborne. I might as well just fly the distance. Right, I keep ground pounding thinking I'm drifting in the air, because you do actually have a hard turn option when you're flying. It's not that useful, but it does come in handy in some select instances. My best note score for this world is 100. Who would have guessed? I'm going the completely wrong way for this Jiggy. There we go. Sick. Alright, we can move on. This won't be the last time we come down this way, though. Honestly, we could break this next note door, I think. Why do I talk all the time? It's really hard to make these rhymes. I don't know. If anything, the fact that she can rhyme 99% of the time is impressive in itself. Anyway, we found another magic cauldron. This one isn't matching, though. But we really came here for the Mumbo token. And also, we need to backtrack a little bit. Because now that we have the shock jump, we can get to our next portrait. Fuck. And here we are, our third portrait. If you want to place all your pieces into the picture, just press Z. I don't know why he waits until portrait number 3 to tell you that, but yeah. Anyway, here we have world number 3, Clanker's Cavern. I hope you like water levels. If you don't, you may not like it here. Personally speaking, Clanker's Cavern to me is eh. I don't hate it, because like I said, there's only one world in this game that I would classify as me hating. But then again, it's the world that everyone who's played this game hates. I won't tell you which one. We'll save that for when we actually get there. But yeah, there's this little switch over here. It's somewhat hidden. It actually raises the platform so you can even get to the doorway. But we're not gonna go in yet, because there's this other switch over here, which raises that pipe over there. Because we are going to, well, we're gonna fall. We're gonna fall, that's what we're gonna do. But anyway, we're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone, metaphorically speaking. Hi, Brentilda. Bye, Brentilda. I should also preface, like, the fact that Brentilda will tell you all of Grunty's dirty secrets, and you may think that they're useless. They're not. They do come into play, actually, way, way, way later. But I still don't listen to her, because it's like, I can't be bothered to remember all that information. Anyway, we have another portrait. To our 4th world, actually. And because I'm insane, we have enough Jiggies to unlock this world, too. So yeah, now we have World 4, Bubble Gloop Swamp. I like Bubble Gloop Swamp, for the most part. It has the most annoying Jiggy to get in the game, out of all 100 of them. And I say that with full confidence and hatred in my heart, but we aren't there yet. We aren't there yet, but we'll get there when we get there. I'm not even sure if I'll want to do it all tonight. We'll see how I feel. Or we'll see how well I can get through Clankers. So yeah, here we are in Clanker's Cavern. Just the one new move to find this time, but it's hidden well. So yeah, we only got one new move this time around, but like Bottle Boy said, it is relatively well hidden compared to the others. So yeah, Clanker's Cavern is rather dirty. Lucky you. I'm an invulnerability feather. Bottles will tell you more. So yeah, these are gold feathers, and like they said, bottles will tell us more. But it did mention invulnerability, so I mean, can't be all bad. Go away. Leave my honeycombs alone. I don't want your honey. I want the Jinjo. So yeah, Clanker's Cavern is the designated water world for Banjo-Kazooie. It's also where a lot of kids get fucking scared. Because, honestly, if you swam through some sewer water and saw this at the end, you'd be scared too. But anyway, this is Clanker, Grunty's garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water, want fresh air. So yeah, if you swam in some sewer water and saw a giant metal shark at the end of it, that sewer water would be getting a whole lot dirtier if you catch my drift. Like, I kid you not, little preacher actually like got so spooked and turned the game off here the first time he saw it. I got over it eventually. But yeah, there's a lot of swimming in Clanker's Cavern, and you're gonna just have to deal with it. You're also gonna have to be careful, cause yeah, you see that pretty little oxygen meter? Yeah, don't let that oxygen meter run out, cause if you have an oxygen meter in a platformer, one of two things will happen if you run out of air. Option number one, you start losing health extremely rapidly. Option number two, you just drown and you lose a life. Banjo, unfortunately, follows option number two. So yeah, if you run out of oxygen, you're done. You're losing a life. You're losing a life. It's back to the start of the level, and all the notes reset. So have fun with that. Clanker had me shook. Clanker did have little me shook. Because, I mean, that's not exactly the most friendly of faces. I prefer Sonic's approach. What? That you have a limited amount of time before the last 5 seconds, in which case the music reminds you of the ever-encompassing approach of death? Play nerve-wracking music, and I don't know about all that. You're already drowning. I don't think you need an anxiety attack while that's happening either. But yeah, swimming in this game isn't exactly the best, because it's like, you press B to do a big flap with Kazooie, and you press A rapidly when you need Banjo to paddle his feet. Basically, you use Kazooie for speed, and you use Banjo for precision. Another thing they do fix in Tooie, but for here, it serves well enough. It's not outright terrible, but it could be better. But anyway, Clanker doesn't like the dirty water, and we have to do something about that. But in order to do something about that, we must go deeper. much deeper. Because unfortunately, the witch tied him up to an anvil, which is just cruel and unusual, honestly. But you're wondering, how are you to survive down here? You're very deep down and have no air. Which I'm running out of, but hark, an air bubble. But who's making them? Why, it's this fellow over here. This is Gloop. Gloop's just down here for some reason. Hi, I'm Gloop. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. Honestly, Gloop also scared little preacher, because honestly, I think Mario 64 kind of traumatized me to fish in deep bodies of water, because, you know, what is the fish in Mario 64 called? Big Bubba or Big Bass? Yeah, that thing is not friendly. That thing just eats you in one gulp, and that's that. But anyway, the key's not hard to unlock. You just swim through the holes 3 times, and there it is. We have freed Clanker from his anchor prison. Clanker has fresh air. You find reward on Clanker's back. See, honestly, that's the most swimming we really have to do. Yeah, Clanker's free now. Yay. Hang on a second. Alright. So yeah, Clanker just kind of floats here. Because, you know, it's not he doesn't exactly have a whole lot of room to go anywhere. Bzz, Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Help Clanker. So yeah, now we gotta help Clanker with his dentistry, but we got some other things to do first. I'm surprised I made that. Anyway, we shoot this grate over here. Get ourselves another Jiggy. Another one in the bag. And we have some notes down here. I'm trying not to fall. And then we have these freaking sewer worms. You can only kill them with your air attack, at least to my knowledge. Yeah, you know what? We'll just do all the stuff outside of Clanker first. And yes, I did say outside of Clanker, because we will be going inside that giant metal so-and-so. But first, there's a hollow honeycomb inside this pipe for whatever reason. Don't question it. It's just there. One of the more well-hidden ones, to be honest. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I need to go on his fin. And hey, what do you know? We're maxed out on lives. What was up here? Eggs. And a Mumbo token. I mean, I'll take it. Crap. Thought I could make that. Anyway, we're supposed to go the other way. Yeah, we can actually break this grate. And inside is a Jinjo. We can actually break this other grate to get another hollow honeycomb piece. And what do you know? We have enough for a new health. We have enough for a new health extension. Jesus. Anyway, let's help Clanker with his teeth. So yeah, those gold teeth, you gotta shoot them with eggs as soon as the camera wants to give me a good angle. Yeah, this is one of the moments where the egg shooting gets a little finicky. It doesn't help that he keeps bobbing up and down. Ah, this tooth's not hurt now. He has another one. But thankfully, you can shoot the eggs in 3-round bursts. It helps somewhat. Toothache this side gone. Clanker swallowed reward. Teeth all better now. I didn't see the rest of what he had to say, I'm sorry. Anyway. Another one in the bag. So yeah, welcome to the inside of Clanker. It's, honestly, it's not that much prettier than the outside. What's on his other tooth? A Mumbo token. I might go and grab that. You can't really have too many. I probably should have just went outside and grabbed that. Also, yeah, we have whatever the heck these things are. Besides gross. And we also have rings. And burping. Don't mind the burping. Okay, we'll do the rings in due time, but for now, well, actually, we actually do need to do the rings now because we have to raise the water. Oh yes, spoiler alert: the rings raise the water. Don't ask me how that works. Yeah, we got 50 seconds to do this little obstacle course. Easy peasy. Yeah, that one's super high up for no reason. You really gotta think you have to do a high jump. I don't think you can make it with a normal jump, but I could also just be bad. You have enough time to do it though. You can make like one slight mistake and still make it for the most part. But anyway, yeah, we beat the ring challenge and the water rises for some reason. Okay, we had to kill him that time. He was in our way. Also, there's a Jinjo down here, so... Alright, half the Jiggies down, half to go. And thankfully, we have another one waiting right for us. Easy. Alright, well, there's nothing much else to do here. Well, actually, there's still quite a bit to do here, but we can't do it from here. We need to get inside Clanker from some alternative means. So yeah, we exit through his gills. And now we have to ride on his blowhole. Because I don't think we went up here yet. We did not. Just a little platform navigation and another one in the bag. Easy. Yeah, Clanker's Cavern isn't so bad. Just a lot of water, a lot of navigation to be done. But other than that, it's relatively small and contained. And down we go in his blowhole. And hey, there's our witch switch. So now we'll have a Jiggy waiting for us when we come out. I just have to remember to actually go back and get it. This one always throws me off because you actually have to go back to a previous part of the lair to get it. Ow. That's fine. I didn't need that health anyway. Another one in the bag. So yeah, we drop down here and there's a flight pad over here for some reason. So now we can go into this little chasm. And here we have some very fast saw blades. But we also have bottles. This move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Cool, does it make me invulnerable? Sure does. Hold Z and press the right C button. Keep Z held and use the control stick to move around. Use it wisely though, as this move requires gold feathers and you can only carry 10. Here, take these 5 valuable gold feathers with you. Oh yeah, bottles also heals you, if you need it. You've learned all my new moves for this world. The rest is up to you. So yeah, now we have the Wonder Wing technique, which is literally just on-hand invincibility. But like he said, it does cost golden feathers. And golden feathers are not easy to come across. And you can only carry 10. So, yeah. They have to be used wisely. Unfortunately, I'm stupid. We do not use them wisely. We use them recklessly. Because as you can probably imagine, having on-hand invincibility kind of trivializes a lot of things. Like, there's just parts of this game that you can flat out cheese with that kind of power. It's just that power comes at a rather hefty price. Alright, we got one more Jiggy to get. We got all the hollow honeycombs, and we're missing 10 notes. I'm not sure if all the notes are in the one section we still have to go to, but I guess we will simply check right after I look over here. Ooh, boy. Oh, right, I think there are some notes over here. Yep. Red feather, gold feather, egg, red feather, another note, and an extra life that we don't need. Alright, now to do the last part of Clanker's Cavern. And hope that we actually got everything. Because otherwise, backtracking through this level is not going to be as fun. Yeah, we go into this weird glowing cavern, which shouldn't mean anything ominous. Snippet mutants are we, Jigsaw is ours, fight us you must. So yeah, remember when I said that invincibility can trivialize a lot of things? This is one of those things I was talking about. I don't really want to waste the gold feathers, so we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Beaten snippet mutants are we, yours is prize. So yeah, the snippet mutants aren't exactly tougher than normal snippets, which are the crabs. They're just a lot more territorial, I guess. Alright, we got all the notes, we got all the hollow honeycomb pieces, and now we have all the jiggies. And that's Clanker's Cavern wrapped up. Say we're making great time with slip-ups aside. But yeah, we already have the next world unlocked, so that's where we'll be heading. And once I beat Bubble Gloop, depending on how long it takes me and how mad it drives me, I think we will call it a night from there. Yeah, we're done with Clanker's Cavern, but Clanker has had... You know what, actually, before we go, let me just grab this Mumbo token because it's there. Yeah, just, it's there. I might as well. We're gonna need them because Mumbo does turn up in the swamp, so we will have to pay the shaman for his services. The ladder is over here, right? Honestly, I wonder if it's faster to just die. Then again, I don't want my notes resetting. It probably would be faster to die in the Xbox version. Wow, your best note score is 100. Who would have guessed? Because, yeah, that's one thing the Xbox version of Banjo actually fixes, is that if you collect a note in the Xbox version, it's yours to keep forever. I don't know why you can't actually keep the notes in the original version. I think it's due to system limitations, if I remember correctly, but it is what it is. Alright, and I didn't forget it this time. Yay me. Alright, moving on. And now we can get past this note door. To be honest, we could have been gotten past this note door, but there's no kill like overkill. Oh yeah, and that little piranha there. I think they're called chumps. We don't want to mess with chumps. They won't insta-kill you, but still. Back off. Anyway, it's time to go to the swamp.
Jinjo.
Anyway, welcome to Bubble Gloop Swamp. Keep your eyes open for your new move, Beakface. He really means keep your eyes open, because the new move is right behind you. These are the wading boots. You can wear them so chicken legs can safely wade through dangerous areas like the swamp for a limited time. The Kazooie disrespect. I mean, he's not wrong. But yeah, that's the only new move. That's the only new move in the swamp. Just some boots. The squeaky boots. Oh, and then we have Croctus over here. Croctus demands appeasement. Yummy. Croctus liked that. Me want yummy egg too. So yeah, we must appease all the Croctuses. Crocti? I don't know. But yeah, don't step in the swamp water. This is piranha water. Keep your smelly feet out. So yeah, the water's kind of piranha infested. Also, those are the same piranhas from Donkey Kong Country. It's like the same sprite and everything. They learned to talk somehow. Anyway, we have a Jiggy switch over here. One of two. We're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna clear the path so we are free from distractions. Nailed it. I would probably talent drop, but I'm afraid of falling because I don't think I'm that I don't think I'm that coordinated. In fact, I know I'm not that coordinated. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff on this path. A lot of notes, a Croctus, and a Jinjo even. Come on, Banjo. There we go. Okay, now we can do the switch. Because, yeah, you hit the switch, and a Jiggy spawns where we were just at. You only got 45 seconds, though, so be quick. Maybe I'm not that uncoordinated. I don't think we're going to do it for this last part, though. 25 seconds to spare. It's our first Jiggy in the bag. Anyway, let's go find another one. Oh yeah, and then you also have these frogs everywhere. These are the Flibbits. The Flibbits don't like you. I don't think they like anyone who steps in their swamp, but who knows. Another Mumbo token. There's an extra life we don't need. Oh yeah, there's also notes in the swamp water, but we'll come back to those. We'll have a way of getting those relatively easily. Anyway, we have a little Russian nesting doll situation with this egg. Okay, fine, I'll charge into it. Another one in the bag. I don't really have to wait for this leaf, but I don't want to just throw my health away. If I can help it. Dang it. Almost made that. Thankfully, the honeycombs from defeated enemies stay. Which you learn to appreciate. This is the way we came. An ugly, hairy trespasser. He's after our gold, but he'll never beat us all. Yeah, remember how I said invincibility trivializes some things? This is one of those things. The frogs are basically marching to their death, and it's hilarious. Blub, you're too tough for us flibbits. Take our gold. Dang it, I was almost standing in the right spot. Oh well. So yeah, it cost us a few feathers, but is worth it. Yeah, more swamp notes, but that's not why we're here right now. And of course we have those dragonflies. I forget what their official name is. We got some notes and another witch switch. Yeah, it busts the lid on Grunty's statue. We're not gonna get that one for a minute though. We can't get that immediately after we leave the swamp, but we will obtain it all the same. Oops, wrong way. Nice. Might as well. I think we have enough Mumbo tokens for our next transformation, but it helps to have extra. Like I said, you can only have not enough. You can never have too many. Honestly, I wonder how many Mumbo tokens there are total. It's not like you need every single one. You only need enough to get through the game, but it is an interesting question. One that I've never really sought to answer. Yeah, we also have this giant crocodile head over here. Do not be alarmed though, it's not alive. It's actually a house. Funny enough. I just thought it was a giant freaking crocodile head in the middle of the place. Ow, what the hell? That wasn't a cutscene, you dick. Anyway, we do have some stuff way out here. We got some notes. We got some notes in the swamp. We have a nice little gold feather. And we have a Jinjo all the way up here. How we got up there, couldn't tell you. We got 3 golden feathers. Honestly, that's just valuable enough to consider making the jump. But I won't. I will refrain. Yeah, we'll be coming back to this giant crocodile head. Oh, don't worry. We'll be coming back to it. It's gonna be the last thing we do, but there's a good reason for that. Anyway, this is Tank Tup, the turtle. Bitch. Okay. And that was the last Croctus statue. I am totally standing on that Jiggy, though. Bullcrap. Oh well. Another one in the bag. And we're halfway done. Yeah, Tank Tup's feet are cold. Ah, that's a bit better. So yeah, how do you warm up a turtle's feet? By smashing them violently. Don't worry, those are screams of Those are screams of enjoyment. Trust me. Tank Tup's warm at last. Perhaps you'd like this. I would like that, thank you. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, inside this giant turtle are more turtles. Also a hollow honeycomb piece, but we'll get to that. We got some turtleception going on here. So yeah, inside Tank Tup the turtle is Tip Tup the turtle and his Tip Tup Turtle Choir. Quiet, please. The famous Tip Tup Choir will now perform my latest work. And here we have a memory game. My one weakness. Bit short, isn't it, Shellboy? We'll see. Copy what you just heard for lesson 1. So yeah, now we have a memory game, which again, like I said, my greatest weakness, because I have the memory of a goldfish. If anything, I'm surprised I remembered that. And yes, it does get longer. Not too bad. Try lesson 2. Turquoise, purple, yellow, blue, turquoise. Turquoise, purple, yellow, blue, turquoise. Okay, the last one always throws me off. Ah, splendid. You just need one more lesson. I'm writing this down. Screw this. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Red. Mist. Okay, so red, yellow, purple. We'll call that pink. Turquoise. Purple. Blue. I did it. All in one go. Magnificent. A true masterpiece. Here, take this trinket I found earlier. And if you think writing it down is cheating, bite me. I would have never remembered that by myself. Sorry, there's nothing more I can teach you. I don't need teaching, I just want that token. And that hollow honeycomb piece. Anyway, bye. Tip Tup will return. In more ways than one. Not in this game, but in some other games. Alright. I think we've done everything outside for now. So let's go pay the shaman a visit, shall we? Time to put these boots to work. So yeah, Mumbo apparently has gotten sick of people and gated himself off to the wider world around him, being a real Shrek and all that. So we have to wade through this swamp maze to get to him. But hey, you get to appreciate the wading boots theme. Alright, so before we continue, we actually do have another Jiggy switch. This one's harder. It's a short distance, but you only got 10 seconds, and if you mess up, like I just did, you're falling into the swamp. First you see it, now you don't. The fast one wins, the slow one won't. Well, hey, I guess I can get these golden feathers now, since I'm here. I blame the camera for that. I could not see where I was trying to land. But we do need that Jiggy, so we will attempt it once again. If I mess up again, I'm breaking you. Yeah, that sucked. That really sucked. I really am losing my touch. I can normally do that with relative ease. Even with the limited space. Because then you can just come back and get the boots and continue on with the rest of the maze. Man, if I'm fumbling this much, I can't imagine what it's gonna be like when we get to the last Jiggy. God damn it. Alright, the camera is determined to fight me on this, but I'm nothing if not persistent. I did it. Screw you, camera. Alright, well, thankfully the way back is a lot less obnoxious. Alright, with that little distraction out of the way, on with the show. And there's Mumbo's hut in the heart of the maze. And you're probably thinking to yourself, do I have to go through all that again just to get back out? And thankfully, no you don't. Yeah, we only needed 10 tokens this time. He always increases his price by 5. So that just gives you a good idea of what you will be needing. Just fucking... There we go. Yeah, Mumbo... One of the torches in Mumbo's hut is always not lit. And there's always something on the top part of Mumbo's hut. In the case of Bubble Gloop Swamp, it was a hollow honeycomb piece. And here's transformation number 2. A gator. Wait, Mumbo need new boots. Only kidding. So yeah, now we're a cute little gator. If anything, I think the gator is the best transformation in the game. Because it's the only transformation in the game where you can actually defend yourself. You can bite things with your little gator teeth. Also, we're just so adorable. Like, come on. Yeah. But that's not the only advantage of being a gator. The other advantage is that you can go through the swamp water with no consequences. So all that stuff that was in the swamp that we skimmed over, we can get it now. Also, you know, you're small and you can get through small spaces, but that's not important. That's the least important part. At least for now. Yeah, let's get all the swamp stuff we missed. We're not exactly the fastest thing on land or water, but hey. These cute little gator feet can only do so much. Alright, we're going over here, and then we'll pay Tank Tup another visit. Because we got some notes down here, and some more tokens to replace the ones we had to spend. Honestly, I forgot that Jinjo was down here too. Oh wait, there's 2 tokens. Lucky me. And now we're maxed out on gold feathers. And then these notes over here, I almost forgot about them. I would grab that extra life, but we're already maxed out on lives, so it is what it is. And honestly, thinking about it now, I think there were some notes over by the nesting egg. But I know there were also some notes here. Plus a Jinjo. Well, maybe there weren't notes, but there was definitely that Jinjo. Alright, 9 Jiggies down, and only 1 more to go. You can just feel the excitement in my voice. Oh boy. One thing at a time, though. Let's go back to that egg. If anything, this one is so out of the way. I probably should have just used the boots to get these. But oh well, we're here now. Doesn't matter. Alright, 94. I think we're on track to get the rest of the notes where the last Jiggy resides. I can take this moment of reprieve to mentally prepare, because this is gonna drive me to cut my stream off. And then again, I said I was gonna stop after this world anyway, because four worlds is a good enough cutoff point. I usually stop for the first session after this point anyway, because this last Jiggy is going to drive me up a wall. So into the crocodile's nose we go. Let us get our notes so we don't have to deal with that. That's all the notes. A Mumbo token, and here we fucking go. Anyway, this is Mr. Vile. Her. I'm Mr. Vile, greediest croc of all. Play my game to win a prize. Press A to accept or B to chicken out. The game is simple. Eat more red yumblies. So yeah, this is the last Jiggy of Bubble Gloop Swamp is Mr. Vile's game. And it's a simple game, like he said. We just have to eat more yumblies than him. So you're probably wondering, why do I hate it here? Well, there's several reasons. One of the reasons is that Mr. Vile is a dirty cheat. If there was ever an AI that was determined to stay right on your ass the entire time, you would not find one stronger than Mr. Vile. If you are not constantly chowing down, he will surpass you. And if he gets a lead on you, good luck getting it back. If anything, it's hard enough just to keep a lead on him. I find that the best strategy is to basically deny him of resources. So basically go after the ones he's going after. It doesn't seem that bad. No, it doesn't seem that bad. I mean, we have a decent enough lead. The game's almost over, so we're probably all just gonna be all done, right? Problem number 2 with Mr. Vile. Mr. Vile's a sore fucking loser. Grr, you only win easy game. Now we play harder game. Eat reds, avoid yellow grumblies. They not right. So yeah, like I said, Mr. Vile's a sore fucking loser. So now we have to play his next game. We eat the reds, avoid the yellows. And I'm already losing my lead. Nope. Fuck you. Oh. Also, it kind of does come down to luck and how these things spawn. Like, I'm gonna be so for real right now. Nope, this is mine. This is mine too. This one is also mine. And that one. Okay, that one. See how 3 of them just spawned right in front of his face and basically negated whatever lead I just got? This is gonna be tight. Oh yeah, ties don't count, by the way, so if you tie, you lose. But you think it's done, right? Nope. One more game. Lucky Greenie wins. Must play last game. Only eat what is shown at top of screen. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So now, you alternate. Which causes its own set of problems. Damn it. So now you always have to be on guard for when it's gonna switch like that. And if you eat the wrong one, you get stunned, which, as you can imagine, is bad. And I'm already not in the lead. It's always the one that's not in play that's the most common, it seems. Switch. Switch, damn it. Nope, these are mine. Fuck. Nope, this is mine. This is also mine. Wow, we actually did it on the first try. I'm impressed with myself. Mr. Vile never lost before. Greenie can have prize. So yeah, that is the worst Jiggy to me in the game to get. I hate it. I never like doing this. If you're wondering what those shoes in the back are, those are speed shoes. You unlock those a couple worlds later from now. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, Preacher, why don't you just come back with the speed shoes? Fuck that. I'm not coming back once I leave. It's all or nothing. Mr. Vile now has tougher challenge. If Greenie not scared, you must win next 3 games to win 3 extra lives. But each time Greenie loses, Mr. Vile chomps you for 1 life. Yeah, that is the worst deal in the universe. No. So yeah, he's like, yeah, if you play all 3 games again and win, you get 3 lives. But if you lose even once, you lose 1 life. I'm already maxed out on lives, and I'm not hurting for more, so no thank you. So yeah, I'm honestly surprised I was able to do that on my first try and beat all 3 games. It was kind of touch and go for the 3rd round, but I managed to do it. But yeah, it's like you can come back once you learn how to use the speed shoes, and that basically trivializes the whole game, but it's like, again, screw all that. I'm here, I'm doing it now. Wow, your best note score for this world is 100. Imagine that. But yeah, now we're done with Bubble Gloop Swamp. But before we call it a night, we have to unlock some more stuff. So yeah, we're staying as the crocodile so we can wade through the swamp. And we come over here to our next portrait in a snow-filled wonderland. You also have this slope up here, but we can't break that block of ice as a crocodile. We need to be a bear for that. But we can fill in this portrait. Anyway, here's our 5th world of the game, and my personal favorite world despite all the snow, Freezy Peak. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I hate the snow. Which kind of sucks considering I live in the Midwest, so snow is very plentiful. But yeah, if I never saw snow again, I would be a very happy man, and it would not be soon enough. But yeah, we unlocked World 5, but we are going to save that for next time. I'm just going to stop being a croc for the moment. It'll wear off eventually. Mumbo Magic get weak. And Magic run out. So yeah, now we're back to being a bear. And yeah, that'll do it for tonight. Just gonna save real quick. And yeah, so yeah, that's the first stream of February. All in all, I had a good time. But then again, I usually always have a good time playing this game. Like I said, I have the house to myself this weekend, so I might just stream tomorrow after my shift. We'll see how I feel. But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Those are my links. The best way to see when I go live. All that good stuff. Oh yeah, I did forget one more thing during all the housewarming stuff. I have a VODs channel now. So you can expect to see my VODs if you miss a stream on that channel going forward. I will add that to my links eventually. And again, we are collecting money for the end of the month. If you're not unable to donate, you can spread the word, all that good stuff. And yeah. Other than that, yeah, that'll be it. I might see you guys tomorrow, but if not, I will definitely see you guys Saturday. Let me send you over to someone.